Happy Sunday night, technically. I did not really want to vlog today because I was kind of stressed out about editing. So we're just going to do a little recap of my day. I started out my morning with working on editing. Draft 7, we're still on draft 7, of my high fantasy project that I call Project DE. Had breakfast, did some more editing, had some lunch, went to coffee with another Utah author. I laid out by the pool. I went to the grocery store. I had dinner. I edited outside for a little while next to a fireplace. That was really lovely. And I have learned that my favorite comment to leave myself within draft 7 is could delete if desperate, which I have been feeling really desperate with editing, but we'll talk about that in a second. And then I did some more editing. I made some cookies, and then I just wrapped up another hour of editing. So very on and off today. It is a Sunday. So I was trying to get a lot of editing done today, and I was starting on page 193, and I scrolled down because I'm trying to remove roughly 1,000 words in every 40 pages. So I scrolled down and found the 40th page, and then just kept kind of going until I hit the end of a chapter, which was 45 pages. As things currently sit right now at 12:18 a.m., I still have 12 more pages left within that 45 pages. The good news is that means that I've done 33 pages today. The bad news is that I have not yet hit 40 pages. I love like the back and forth here. However, I did start the day at a total word count in draft 7 of 116,155 words, and I am now currently sitting at 114,628 words, which is just a lot of numbers. So let me do the math, which is 1,527 words removed in less than 40 pages. And again, I'm trying to remove 1,000 words every 40 pages, so 1,500 for 33 pages is really solid. On top of editing on my own, I also went over the beta reader feedback up until page 300 now, because I think I was only up to page 200 before today, so I did the next like 100-page section, just because doing any more than that's kind of like stressful for me, so I had to take it in like a slightly more bite-sized piece, and her comments were helping to point out some sentences that I could remove. And then in my editing, I was removing full sentences, and I don't know if I'm just like over this step in the process, so if I question any sentence at all, I just completely remove it, or if they actually needed to come out. But I was deleting full sentences. I was again finding phrases within my sentences that could be removed. Tonight I was noticing a lot of in the palace that I just kept removing because I was like, that's implied. Especially as I'm reading this faster and reading draft 7 more as a reader, I'm able to just be like, we know where this character is, it's fine, that could be removed. And so far that has got me 1,527, I think, words removed for the day, which is crazy. So I am probably fine with stopping here for tonight, but I also don't know if I'm going to get that much done tomorrow. So I'm kind of battling what I should do because I'm getting tired and I just want to go to bed. Okay, within the next 12 pages, I have one chapter that's 5 pages. So I think it's reasonable to say that I could get ready for bed, do those 5 pages, and then go to bed. So then at least I'll be at 38 pages for the day, which is much closer to how I'm trying to break this up, which is in roughly 40-page chunks. Last night I did end up finishing those 5 more pages that I wanted to do, so I ended up doing a total of 38 pages yesterday and removed 1,642 words, which is more than I'm trying to remove for every 40 pages, but I'll take what I can get. And then this morning I have started with editing because, again, trying to get a lot done today, and so I'm trying to get ahead of it while I can't really hear noise coming from like the courtyard, because as soon as I start hearing voices and I start hearing that a bunch of people are outside, I get FOMO. And because I'm trying to get so much editing done today, I am trying to lean into the it's quiet right now, so I'm going to stay inside as long as it's quiet and keep working on editing my book. I have kind of a lofty goal for today. I went ahead and I marked the end of a chapter that is 53 pages from where I started this morning, which was on page 224, and I marked page 276. I've already done about 12 pages for the day. I'm trying to get to at least 17, which I think was about 2 chapters before I consider going outside and meeting up with people. But I'm just trying to get like a really strong start to the day, and so far it's going pretty well. Word count has not come down that much. I have taken out a little under 200 words, but because yesterday's editing session went so well, I'm not too worried about that yet. I'm now under 114,000 words. Okay, I just finished up an editing session. Not done by any means for the day. It's way too early for that, but I am now under 114,000 words, and I'm now at 113,761 to be exact, which means that I've already taken out 750 words for the day, which feels really good. I'm on the new page 241 because I know that I keep saying this, but obviously the page number changes because I'm taking out words. So I'm not as far as I would be if those 750 words were still in this draft. But I feel like I'm doing really well so far for the day because I did start on page 224 and I'm now on page 241. So I do think I was able to finish those 17 pages at the very least. And so I'm happy with where I'm sitting for the day so far. It's still not noisy outside, which is amazing. So I might have lunch and then venture outside, but strong start to the day so far. So I'm hoping to just keep that going. Well, I'm now back on my couch. It is 11:44 p.m. I had writing group tonight, which was amazing because after the pool, I wasn't really feeling working on creativity again, but being able to go to my writing group and talk about, what's going on in my book, how I'm feeling about what's going on in my book, and having one of the other girls in my writing group start reading my book is, just wonderful. And I'm very grateful that I have them in my life. So I had marked 53 pages out from where I had started earlier today. And I still have 12 more pages, which means that I've done 41 today, which is amazing. And I know that I should be really, really proud of that. But I wanted to do 53 pages, but I'm also really sleepy. And I've been sitting here for like the last 45 minutes and I pick up my phone and I start scrolling on Instagram. And then I'm like, no. I have 12 more pages. I just need to put my phone down and I need to edit. And then I put my phone down and I read like 2 sentences and then I pick my phone up again. And I'm just like, I can either do this for the next hour or I can go to bed. And I know that going to bed would be better, but I really wanted to get these 12 more pages done. I have cut out a lot of words today because I started at 114,500-ish words. 513 if you're, keeping track. And now, because I got under 113,000 words when I was at my writing group, I'm now at 112,750-ish words, which I believe is 1,750 words for today in 40 pages, which is crazy. And again, I keep saying this, but my goal was to cut out 12,000 words from this draft, which roughly equated to 1,000 words every 40 pages. So I cut out a lot for 40 pages. I'm really sleepy. I think I was in the sun for too long today too. Not crazy long by any means, but I definitely feel like a little zapped from that. We're back on the couch, but it's the next day. I decided to go to bed last night. I think that that's very much what I needed. I'm glad I did it. And now it's 6:42 p.m. the next day. I have been working on some book stuff today, but haven't taken out a significant number of words yet. Yesterday, I don't remember how many pages I did. I think it was roughly around 40, but I ended up removing a total of 1,756 words, which felt really, really good. And when I was starting my editing today, I was sitting at 112,757 words. So slowly but surely that number is coming down and I'm very excited about it. Because it is almost 7 p.m. now, I think I want to grill for dinner tonight. And I think I'm going to take my computer outside with me so that I can work on some edits while I'm grilling. Okay, well, I grilled and that was good. But I probably got a page done while I was outside because I was too worried that I was not using the grill properly because that was my first time grilling alone. And it was really fun. But I was very focused on the grill and not on my computer. And then I got back after grilling and I just kind of didn't have any desire to work on draft 7. I got some good freelancing done today and I just did not want to work on draft 7. I don't know if it's because I have had a couple of really good days recently and if it's almost mini burnout. And I don't really want to throw around the burnout word because I think that by tomorrow I'll be ready to go again. But I think that I might have just been tired today. And yes, I wish that I would have done more than 3 pages, but I did at least 3 pages. That's more than was done before today. And I've done so many pages in the last couple of days. So I know I should not be hard on myself for this. But I kept sitting down to try and work on draft 7. And then I would pick up my phone and I would go on Instagram. Or I would look at my document and then I would pull up a YouTube video. And then a couple times today, I used my freelancing to procrastinate working on draft 7. So at least that part was productive. But I was just man, just struggling with working on that today. Not a huge deal. I can get back to it tomorrow. But just, interesting to see how the creativity ebbs and flows. And trying to be nice to myself while also trying to be disciplined and stick to working on this draft. So with that, it's like midnight. I know I'm not gonna get anything else done tonight, so I'm gonna choose to go to bed so that at least I can get a good night's sleep and set myself up for tomorrow, which hopefully means editing tomorrow. You know what? No, I take that back. I did like an hour and a half of research today of like book related things for like what good comps would be for my book. I was continuing to work on the draft of my query letter, which I revisit from time to time, and I rewrote some stuff for that. And I feel like every time I work on my query letter and I rewrite it, I'm like, oh, this is it. This is good. You could also say that I've been doing that with my book for, years, but I did that. So even though I wasn't working on draft 7, I still did book work today. And so I should be very proud of that. And now that I've like had that realization, I do feel much better. Because even though I said I wasn't being hard on myself, I guess I still was. Okay, well, hi. Good afternoon now. I started off my day with doing some editing, and then I just got back from a haircut, and it is so short. I know it's not actually that short, but as soon as it's not styled, it's gonna be like here. Okay, good afternoon. I think my beta reader just finished reading my book. She texted me and I saw like half an hour ago, and I've been too scared to look at her feedback. And I know that I just should open the text message, but then I also know that I have probably like 150 more pages of her feedback in the document that she was reading that I should also probably look at. So, I know I just need to do it. I'm gonna do it right now. Okay, I just finished reading her feedback and I'm so excited about finishing edits on this book, about outlining books 2 and 3. I have been saying this for so many videos now, but the end is in sight and it feels so good to finally be at this point. I was so against having beta readers because I thought that I was gonna get negative feedback, and I think that that's what I was just like really afraid of, just because I was so far in the process that I didn't want to be told if it wasn't good. But I've gotten really positive feedback and I'm just really glad, actually, because it's been like such a mood booster and it's been so encouraging, the upcoming steps in the process. And I know that those can take a long time and be kind of scary to go through. I'm really glad that I have people that I can talk to about it, and I'm really glad that I have people that I can talk to about it that have read it and have been really encouraging in that. And I'm just getting I'm very grateful. I think that's my sentiment, is I'm very grateful. Also, sort of unrelated, my plant finally touched the ceiling. Look at it. I was able to accomplish a lot of pages and cut out a lot of words in this video, so I'm very happy with closing out this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching another video. Please like and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.